Well, I'm out again. This time, I'm at the Swampy Lakes snow park. Guess what? There's snow. There ain't anybody else here, man. It is snowing sideways. The wind's blowing. The roads were crazy all the way outside of Bend. I had to put in a four-wheel drive just to get outside of Bend. And then, of course, I was getting ran over. I couldn't drive fast enough. And I'm going, really? Passing me on a hilled blind corner because I'm driving 45 miles an hour up a mountain pass in the snow. I'm getting blown off the frickin' road. Anyway, I guess I got to learn how to drive faster, I guess. I have no idea. Anyway, rant over. I'm up here. I'm going to throw the snowshoes on. I'm going old school today. I'm going my old wool pants. And I'm just going to go play in the snow. I was going to go do a couple buttes today, but you can't see anything. So I don't know. If I meander that way and we get there, then we'll figure it out. Otherwise, we're just going to go play. So going to get dressed here and get ready. And I'll check back with you at the trailhead. Ah! This is fantastic. Okay, so Swampy Lakes area. Was going to do a little traveling around. I guess I'm just going to go up the Porcupine Snowshoe Trail, go to Swampy Lake Shelter. I don't know, it's 1.75 miles. We'll see. It's pretty gnarly in here, so we'll figure it out. No tracks. I know there's groomed trail underneath all this crap, but we'll figure it out. So anyway, let's go have some fun. Yeah, I'm a little bit into the hike. Basically, I'm going through these little lodgepole pines. If you look up that tree, see the blue, there's a trail marker. And I'm kind of glad I have it today. Times it's been very windy. Right now, not. That's where I came from. Still hear the road a little bit, but wow. It's peaceful. Okay, let's get back at it. The wind's come up. It's blowing snow sideways. Wow, I'm about a little over a mile in. I'm having a blast. Not much to see, but this is just fun being out. And I'm getting a little wet. Not my core, but it's snowing and I'm just having a ball. Wow. Okay. Gonna get to the shelter and have some coffee, I think. This is awesome. The next junction, looks like the shelter is that way, 1/4 mile. And this does a big loop. And you can tell here by the sign that if I kept going straight, I would take that upper loop. But I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to go the 1/4 mile into the shelter, check that out, and sit down and have some coffee and make up my mind from there. So that's the plan. I'm at the shelter. I don't think anybody's here. Looks like they got firewood, a wood stove in there. I don't even know if it's open or not. If not, I'll just hunker down on the porch, but it's kind of cool. Nice little porch here. Ooh. Well, that's kind of cool. Look at this. Stove in the middle. Shovel outside. Now, I'm going to get my gear taken off here and take a peek around. This is pretty dang cool. Well, hey, I'm in Swampy Lake Shelter, and I've got a fire going, and I've got some coffee water going, some soup water going, and it's warming up quite nicely in here. So anyway, great little place for a break, and once the fire dies down, and then I'll go ahead and take back off again. But hopefully somebody else comes and can enjoy this heat as well. So it looks like it's heavily used, but what a nice little place here. I don't know, 12 by 14 maybe, a little log cabin. I don't know if you're familiar with it or not, but it's pretty cool. Big old wood stove right in the middle. I'll throw up some pictures here, and plenty of firewood. A lot of volunteers, looks like, put this all together, so kind of cool. I'm gonna sit here and enjoy it. Lunch today, little pad thai instant soup, and my Medaglia d'Oro instant espresso. Love the stuff. Actually, I'm carrying the glass jar up here with me, so can't get enough of that stuff. Gonna sit here and enjoy lunch by the fire. So here's the inside of the shelter. Got some barn doors and shovel your way out, I guess. Some benches with firewood. This little window. More benches. Another window. There's some fire starter and matches and a lighter in there. And then got my gear spread out there, but another bench. And the bag has some newspaper and assorted paper to start the fire with. Information boards up on the wall. And then outside the double doors, firewood stacked up. Beautiful out here. Another shovel. And then over here you've got a mechanism here up on the thing for chopping some wood. It's kind of a guillotine kind of thing. I made some kindling out of it and it worked really well. And then I got all this firewood covered back up again. That one blew off, so before I leave I'll go ahead and take care of that one. It was like that when I got here, as you can tell by the snow, but we'll get it covered up the best we can. It gets really windy here, so let's look at the front. Here, it's kind of cool. Very nice to find. And then of course back in the very middle is the big old wood stove here. And I've got a very small fire going in the middle of it. I put the stump right in front of it around and been just sitting there enjoying the fire. And so at some point in time it will die down enough and then we'll get out of here. And but not now. It's too nice. Okay, back out in the snow here. We're going to take the shelter snowshoe tie back down to the Swampy snow park. It's about 2.5 miles or so. And it's still windy, it's still blowing. Boy, that shelter was sure nice. The athletic club had a function up here, so I didn't count, 15 to 18 people probably came in, and which was really cool that they were all out, and all sorts of different skills and abilities and stuff, and they were all out here having a blast. So anyway, we're gonna go get some more miles. So I ran into 3 guys. I'll call them old timers, which just means they're really old because they're older than me. They broke this trail coming in, which has been helpful. We're in 8+ inches of snow in some cases, and always good if somebody else is there before you, but at the same time it's kind of fun to break trail too. So we'll get back out there. I've got one little butte to go over. I can't really see it, but I know it's coming up, and I don't know what the elevation gain is or what it looks like, but I couldn't even find a name for it on the map, but we'll figure it out. I don't know if you can see it through the clouds, but that's the butte that I have to go over the top of. Not really sure, but there is a trail there. And this little path here is marked more difficult. So anyway, that's the way we're heading. The fun part about this trail is that it just kind of meanders through the trees, and the trees are all laden with snow. It is so beautiful. And it's snowing on me, and that's exactly what I wanted. You know, you can hike all the time in the sun, but when it's snowing and you're hiking in the snow, it just kind of makes the trip complete. This is awesome. Well, that butte that I talked about, we're starting to head up towards the top now. And it's been a gradual climb, not straight up, but meandering through the forest towards it. And don't know if I'm gonna have a view today or not, but we're still having fun, so. Oh, we're at the top of the little butte. Getting ready to head down over the other side here. Very cloudy, foggy, snowy. Can't see much. There's probably a view up here, I would think, but not today. Well, that's okay. Okay, we're gonna head down. I can hear cars now, so I would imagine about a half a mile from the trailhead. So, about done. A little bit more work to do. This is the downhill. It's moderately steep. With somebody already breaking the trail, obviously. I tried to sit on my butt and slide, but it's just not steep enough and too much powder on top. So we're gonna have to walk. I thought I could slide. So anyway, keep moving here and get back down to the trailhead. Well, I'm down to an intersection. It looks like a major ski trail there. Heads up into there. I came from up there. And if I follow the trail proper, it looks like it goes down through there. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, look at this. Nobody's been on this trail yet. So I'm breaking it. It's only 4, 5, 6 inches deep. Not a big deal, but kind of fun to make your own tracks through something that looks like this. Pretty dang cool. We're almost back. You can see the trailhead up there. Got a couple skiers taking off there, which is kind of cool. A lot of area up here that we can share, so they look like they're having some fun up there. Yeah, there's a trailhead, so we're almost done. And back to the parking lot. Lots more cars here than when I left. Everybody's out having a blast. I didn't meet anybody with a frown on their face, so I think everybody's gonna go home tonight a little sore, but overall it was a good trip. And I definitely can't wait to do something like this again. Thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate it.